Peace and blessings, everyone. Thank you for tuning into this weekly angel message reading. I hope this reading finds you in great health and high vibes. As I always say, these messages are just short messages to uplift you or enlighten you or encourage you for your week ahead. They will be short messages, no longer than about 15 or so minutes. So sit back, relax, and let's vibe. All right. So let's start with the tarot cards. The first card you have here is the Page of Wands in reverse. The second card you have is the Five of Wands upright. Sorry, guys. And the third card you have here is the Page of Cups upright. Oh, nice. All right. So right off the bat, what I'm seeing here is that you may need to rise above the pettiness, rise above the nonsense, because I feel like you have people who are trying you. I feel like you have people around you who are whispering little silly things in your ears and making you feel like you're not worthy or you're not good enough, and who are pushing your buttons. Not only that, but you're getting it from the outside forces, but I think you're also getting limiting beliefs within yourself as well. I think you are, maybe the words from the people around you are kind of, you're absorbing them and you're internalizing them, and then you're in turn adding onto that nonsense and putting it in your head as well, kind of confirming and affirming what it is these people have been dishing out to you. Well, the reading for this week is letting you know that you need to rise above it. You need to rise above any negativity, anything that doesn't sit well with your spirit, anything that doesn't resonate with the level that you are on, the energetic level that you are on. If it doesn't match, if you feel like it's like just not working with you, then that's for good reason. Don't second guess your feelings. If you need to distance yourself from the people around you who are causing you this confusion or conflict, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, then you need to kind of distance yourself from it, or realize who it is you're dealing with and rise above them. Because we can't always distance ourselves from the people who are causing us this kind of anguish. Sometimes we live with these people, sometimes we're married to these people, sometimes they're our parents, sometimes we frequent the same areas that they frequent, or they're in the same friend circle as we're in the same circle of friends. So you can't always just abandon those people or leave them or move away from them. That's not always realistic, but you can rise above it. If you know who you're dealing with, then there's a better chance that you will know how to approach them. And then in turn, you can kind of avoid or deflect any of their negativity. Some people just like to cause confusion. Some people just like to make an argument out of nothing. And if you can recognize these people for who they truly are, then you should be able to know how to deal with them, right? Prepare yourself, guard yourself, protect yourself, because there's all types of energies out there, especially for people who are empathic. There's all types of energies out there, and you as an empath, whether you know it or not, you will be absorbing it. And this reading is basically telling you to, as they say, observe. And let me say it again. This reading is letting you know, basically, as they say, to observe and not absorb. Meaning, you can be around all different types of people, but you need to protect yourself. Get yourself some black tourmaline, sage yourself, do whatever it is you need to do to protect yourself, spiritually speaking, from people who are hell-bent on making things difficult for you. All right? Rise above it. Rise above it, meaning don't fall for their tricks. Don't respond to their nastiness. Protect yourself. Find a way that you can move away from or avoid absorbing all of the nastiness that they send out there. Okay? And even on top of that, most importantly, is you do not absorb and internalize their negativity and turn it into something real and start beating yourself up about what they have put upon you. If someone is talking to you about the way you look and trying to pick at you about your appearance, you don't then start putting those thoughts in your head and making, confirming what they're saying. No, you need to stop that. Pay attention to your self-talk. Don't let their ideas affect the way you think of yourself. Okay? So the oracle cards we have here says, my fearless freedom lights up the world. That's perfect. So basically, when you can figure out how to rise above these people and not internalize their messages of destruction, then you will truly be free. It will become it will come to the point that you could be around these people and be in their company, and what they say or what they do or their yucky, icky energy won't have an effect on you. It could even be like a situation where you're at work and one of your coworkers is giving off that kind of vibes, or maybe they are in competition with you and so they have only negative things to say to you, or it could be in-laws who are constantly picking at you and you have no choice but to be around them because you're married to their family member. That's fine, but you can also, since you know who they are, now you should be able to learn how to deal with them. And once you do, you'll feel so free because you know you'll be able to deal with them anytime, any day, and they won't actually affect you. What you'll probably have to do is make some kind of protective shield around yourself through meditating or prayer, or even, like I said, with the sage, carry a talisman or these stones on you, the crystals that will protect you. Even say a chant, or if you're around this person, you're feeling uncomfortable, say an affirmation in your mind to counteract whatever it is they're dishing out to you. And once you be able to do that, you will feel so free. And then you will actually get to be the light that you are. All right, so this next oracle card says, the Miriam, sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So there you go, sacred vision. Like I was just saying, once you can see people for who they really are, they can't hurt you anymore unless you allow them to. If you can see that this person is really a dirty dog or a snake, then they can no longer hurt you, because you can now, or you should now, find ways to protect yourself, either just distancing yourself from that person, cutting them off from your presence, or cutting them off from your energy, because a lot of people get energy from you when they see your reaction. So when they are cruel to you or negative to you, or if they pick on you, when they see that you're getting heated, or when they've gotten to you, that gives a lot of people life. And so you need not fall victim to that kind of nonsense. Once you see them for who they really are, you'll be able to rise above them. And that's, like they say, on period. Okay. The next oracle card says, kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So I think this goes along well with the freedom card and the sacred vision. You also have to know who you are and know that you're too good for a lot of the negativity that's going on out there. That may sound conceited, but it's not. You have to know who you are. Being humble doesn't mean taking, a lot of garbage from other people just to say that you're being humble. Being humble is about knowing who you are, how amazing you are, what a light you are in this world, what your strengths are, and not thinking you're better than other people, not thinking you're above other people, thinking you're good and loving yourself. That's a plus. That's what everybody should strive for. Being humble comes in when you know that you're not going to judge other people for not being at the level you're on, or you're not going to look down on other people because you feel like you're better than them. But it has nothing to do with, self-deprecating ideas and that doesn't play a part in what being humble is about. So you need to know who you are. Remind you that you are a kind person, you're a humanitarian, you are full with light, and don't let other people dim that light. They just don't have the right to do that. You have a purpose here, and your purpose in life is not about letting other people come in and make you question yourself and sabotage your own greatness You know, you don't want to let their negative energy glom onto your positive and light energy. All right, the next card says live your bliss. There you go. That also comes back to the freedom and being a light in this world and being a kind person, having sacred vision. Live your bliss, be true to who you are, and you'll be able to do that when you rise above these negative energies, negative feelings, negative voices that are around you. The next oracle card is devotion, nature spirits. Like I said before, if you know you're going to be around people who you don't vibe with, who you maybe get bad vibes from, who you don't get along with, maybe who you've had issues with in the past, devotion, like I said, you can say a prayer before you're around them, a chant, a mantra, anything. You can meditate, like I said, wear talismans, sage yourself, bring the crystals with you, do anything it is that you can do, anything that you can do to sidetrack their negativity or the anxiety that comes with being in their presence. Because a lot of the time, for a lot of my empaths out there, when you're around people with lower vibrational energies out there, it can make you very nervous, it can throw you off, it can make you jittery, and if you let it get in, then you can also become that kind of negative person and start putting those negative attributions towards you, which is not good. All right, so devotion, like I said, prayer is a good way to kind of prayer. And for those of you who are not religious, things like meditating or whatever it is you need to do to kind of sidetrack any negativity, be devoted to yourself. Be devoted to yourself. Even if you have to go out into nature, and center yourself, do a lot of grounding things, then that's what you should do. All right, the next oracle card is, connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. So that's another way you can actually kind of center yourself to be able to deal with certain people. A lot of people, music carries you through so much. And I'm one of those people as well. It can get you through the hardest times in your life. It can evoke so many different emotions and vibrations from you. It can heal you mentally, physically, emotionally. So that's another thing that you should do. So far we have prayer, we have connect with music, understanding yourself that you are a kind person who is worthy of respect and good treatment, and you don't have to take anybody's nastiness. Basically, it is your right to defend yourself and protect yourself and to rise above other people's foolishness, right? You don't want them to pull you down in the muck with them. So those are different ways that you can kind of counteract any of the negativity. All right, and the last card we have here is the Violet Flame. All right, so this is a perfect way to end this reading because the Violet Flame is a card of encouragement, and that's letting us know that when we feel like dark or difficult times, the only way to conquer those times and those feelings, those negative feelings or negative people, is by facing them head on. And that doesn't mean you need to go and confront them and tell them off or fight them. That means that you confront them head on and you make them know that they have no power over you. Their words have no power over you because you've been devoted to yourself and you've learned how to sidetrack and deflect any of their nastiness, and they will not drag you down. It's like a process of purification because you're letting yourself, let go of and slough off all of the negative energies that people dump on you from day to day. And that happens daily. You can look at a post on Instagram and feel bad about yourself and start internalizing it and making yourself feel like, oh, I should have achieved more by now. I should look this way. My relationship should look like that because their relationship goals or their body goals. And, once you can slough off all of that, then you have purified yourself. You made yourself pure so that you can be who you truly are. You are a kind person. You are a light in this world, and you will ultimately be free from the hindrances, and the negativity that is being dumped on us daily. So for the week ahead, please know that you are protected and you are being encouraged to rise above all of the negativity that this world has to offer. It could even be people in your circle, or it could just be whatever's going on in your mind. I hope something I said resonated with you today. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Until we see each other again. Bye.